Hej, witam was serdecznie, tu jest Iron i zapraszam was na kolejny odcinek z gry GreedFall. Idziemy sobie z zadaniem, tym kurtowym zadaniem, tym o pułku Widmo znalazł obóz. Gdybym wiedziała, że tam jest to, bo to byliśmy tam przecież. Niestety. Dobrze. Zobaczymy, jaka opcja będzie, czy wyrżnięcie wszystkich. Czy po prostu oszczędzimy, przekonamy ich, wydamy ich władzy i itp. itd. Właśnie, ja chcę przekonać się, jak tam moja broń dwuręczna. Jak to będzie wyglądało? Kurde, z dawna nie grałam, pomyliły mi się przyciski. Tym mocnym sobie leczymy postać w razie, bo chociaż i tak na razie nie mam co leczyć. No w miarę spoko. To jest dwuręczne, więc to nie będzie szybkie ataki, tylko właśnie takie wolniejsze, ale mocniejsze. Dobrze. Aha, bo ja żem sobie odeszła od... Tu jest to. W tą stronę trzeba się udać. To oni mają do powiedzenia mi ciekawego. Dzień berek? Tajny obóz. Bardzo tajny, kuźwa. Wszyscy go znajdują.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
You two know each other.
Wow.
We trained together. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
No to już wiesz, gdzie przesiadywał.
Long time.
The world
Co
of
teraz my chcesz
warriors
zrobić?
is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my
Druhu,
comrade?
chybaż nie druhu.
And who are these people with you? They're not one of us.
My name is Teer Fradee. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Bishop Petrus. May the enlightened
O
guide
Boże,
you.
nawiedzony
These
pewnie
people
pomyśli.
sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we
Bardzo.
wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers.
Myślałam, że będzie można ich wyciachać.
Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily.
No,
So, what would you like to know?
wszystko. Tyle istnienia obozu.
What is it you do
Po
here?
co?
And why is this place kept secret, even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be
Delikatna,
revealed to the
ciekawe.
whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
No,
We're still in the
elitarny.
early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things, and our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
Dobrze, zapytajmy się o wszystko.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How's it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only
A
the
co,
best
chętna
make it.
jesteś?
Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Ups.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic.
Czy znowu?
Most exercises
Same
take
delikatne,
place in the
kurde,
field,
rzeczy.
the men used to it.
Nic nam nie
Natives' knowledge
powiedzą.
of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Nie bardzo mnie to. Właśnie o to.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh, I didn't know he was one of you. My
Kurde.
condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
No nie
Don't
bardzo.
insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore.
Mów.
The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things
No
to do.
ciekawe, już?
I'd like
Koniec?
to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Raina.
You've become a real sap. Fine, but try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't
Goodbye.
conceal my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
No właśnie.
Sure, it's a good thing, really.
No
Your
też
version
ten.
is clear. But is it him that you hate, or what the camp represents?
Nie ma nic
my son?
ciekawego.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue.
Dobra,
I want to...
porozmawiamy z instruktorem.
Captain,
My friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
at your orders, Captain. Madam?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
Zaś dużo gadania
Come
będzie.
here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
Okej.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
Jaki
I'm very
dzikus.
curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers.
A może powiesz mi
I'm
co?
very sorry, but I can't tell
Aw.
you anymore.
No,
That's a
dlaczego?
pity. It would definitely be instructive.
Dobrze, zapytajmy się o to, co przyszliśmy się dowiedzieć.
What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died
No
a
wow,
little
naprawdę? Bo bym nie
So
wiedziała.
we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on.
Okej.
We're gonna go talk to some of your
Rekrutów?
recruits.
Oh,
I hope it won't take
Jesus.
too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story
Boże,
about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
Boże, wszystkich chcę popytać.
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
A, Boże.
At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted.
Masakra.
Is training that rough here?
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Tak.
Squadrons, Captain.
Dobra. Towarzyszy.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid?
Nie, nie, przyznaj się.
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
Okej.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known
No,
Rainer.
na pewno tak.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Odszedł.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rainer left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I
Nie?
don't know anything more.
Albo
Thank
wie.
you. That will be all.
Kłamią.
Thank you, madam. Captain.
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any
No,
information
pewnie
slip.
muszą
It's
kłamać.
as if their life depended on it.
No, na pewno muszą kłamać. Dobrze, jeszcze jednego mamy do przesłuchania.
Lieutenant,
Respectfully, Captain.
here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation.
Super.
She would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
No, słuchaj.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one
Powiesz to
another?
samo, co twój
The
kolega?
recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Super.
Really?
Delikatnych.
I
Boziu, co oni robią do
blend into the
cholery?
background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins rather than soldiers.
Co
These skills are
asasyni.
always useful. regardless of the enemy or the setting.
Okej.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline.
Bo to
and
delikatny
outdo
temat i ci
themselves.
nie
You
powiem.
mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this
Och,
position.
That's
jaki
very
dobry.
impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes,
Mygiłem.
yes, of course.
Of course.
Będziemy do... Ciekawe, czy się uda. Nie zawsze się udaje.
Kurt,
Come on.
don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Ją
Your
w
cousin is the
bambukorowie.
governor of New Serene,
Udało
I've
się.
heard. It's a prestigious position. I
No.
don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly,
Info.
must have a price.
Dajesz.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained here.
Nie mogę
That name doesn't
powiedzieć.
sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been
No,
much
to nie
use to
dostaniesz roboty.
it. Did something happen to him?
He
No,
died.
kurde, tak.
His body was thrown into the harbour to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
I. Jak ja mam tam zejść? Puść mnie, babo! Nie, tędy nie. Po prostu tędy. Pogadać ze mną?
soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, madam. I'm listening.
Jej, znowu to
How would you
samo.
describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
Dobrze.
What's it like in
Squadron.
your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, madam. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
No, okej.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who are
Ciekawe.
strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
No, właśnie, więc co?
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
Nie, no właśnie.
It's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies.
Dobra, następny rekrut.
Captain,
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about
I
your
wszystko to
training.
samo.
I have nothing to say about it, my lady.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No,
Tak.
it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's
Oh,
rather
no.
sinister. Does the name Rainer sound
No, raczej pewnie tak.
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded
Następny,
by your
kurde.
lieutenant?
Nie chcę nic
No.
wypaplać.
Well, not at all.
No właśnie.
It's just
Nie
that I
może
can't tell you
powiedzieć.
anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here
Aha, my
before.
posznupiemy, co?
Curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We're
Come
on
on.
duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant.
Nie pyskuj.
Let's go. Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay.
Świeże powietrze. Mhm.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Fajna ścima. Zaś będziemy męczyć tych rekrutów. Albo instruktorów już nie ma, więc mogą się wygadać.
Wilhelm,
Dajesz.
you need to talk. And don't worry, Captain Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Gadaj.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Gadaj, 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 kurde mać.
Very well. What would
Wszystko.
you like to know?
No właśnie.
What's really going on here? We know that Raina didn't die in an accident.
No raczej
This
nie.
is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just
Piku.
hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're
No.
constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows.
No pewnie
They even
go
push us to police
zaciukali.
one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
It reminds me of the Ordo Luminis's interrogation methods.
Boże.
The poor buggers end up admitting to anything at all, accepting the unacceptable.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
No raczej tak.
As for Raina, do you know what happened to him?
Yes.
No i
One
co?
day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders,
Mhm.
he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What
Oh.
does that entail?
Czyli
It doesn't
coś
have
mu
much to do
zrobili.
with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets.
No boż.
So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raina's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood
czyli-
on our hands.
Pobili go na...
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Raina.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
No okej.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Jest kapityn. Udaj, że opuszczasz obóz. Opuszczam obóz, ale nie tak. Żegnam, ja tu wrócę zaraz. O Boże.
Kurt, Wilhelm has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They are humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raina wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
No,
Yes. But he told me it's not really training. That recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death.
no,
I know.
właśnie, no to
You know
wiesz.
about this kind of training.
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's two parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
Mhm,
These
zakradać się
people's
trzeba.
methods are despicable, but we can't just charge into the fray. Innocent people could get hurt. What do you want to do, my son?
Let's
My
wait for
son.
nightfall. We'll
No.
sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We
No,
might also
spoko.
try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Dobrze, poczekamy. Już? Psy poszli spać na kuckach. No dobra, jak
Strange.
trzeba.
There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited.
Bądź poszli na nocne szkolenie.
Night training.
No właśnie, to
Let's
też...
find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
No chyba tu nie bardzo. Tu są piwnice. Na pewno kwatery będą u góry gdzieś. Tak patrzeć, o tu coś jest, jakieś info. W sprawie nocnego szkolenia. Wszyscy rekruci, którzy trzymają ten list, zostają wezwani na nocne szkolenie żołnierzy. O Boże, Wilhelma. Zamiast skaczkami was o 22 na leśnym szlaku na północ od obozu. Każdy rekrut, który weźmie udział w szkoleniu, zostanie obiektem kolejnego. To wiemy, gdzie się znajduje to miejsce tych nocnych szkoleń. Tu jest to biuro, trzeba być. Potrzebujemy klucza. Nie wiem, po co ja się... Po co ja to robię? Tu są klucze. Co? Komnat, coś tam? Wicedowódcy, kapitan za wykonaną pracę. Że poniósł pewne straty, ale nic nie może zmienić naszych planów, pracy i tak dalej, a wkrótce powinniśmy być gotowi do działania.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt.
No,
It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this
No,
camp
właśnie.
secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The
Dowie się.
conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
no.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Dobrze, ale tu jeszcze było coś. Podnieś. Jest to majora Hermana. To jednak, że... W tym tajnym obozie. Jeśli, że będzie... Też... No chyba wszystko. Możemy iść do piwnicy, sprawdzić jeszcze. Mniej więcej żeśmy wszystkie te ważne listy pozbierali, bo to może się przydadzą. Wejdziemy do piwniczki. W piwniczce. Tu jest to, a tu są... Otwórz. Raczej w celi nic nie ma. No ale pewnie tu coś będzie. Zbieranie zamków. Nawet nie potrzebowałabym klucza, no ale mam klucz, użyj klucz.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood.
O Boże.
The Ordo Luminis would surely envy such a place if they knew it existed.
O Boże drogi. Mamy kolejny list. Chętnie do współpracy. Ciekawe
This
czemu.
document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break
No.
them. Rainer shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name
No.
was added to tonight's training.
No przecież było tam ten
monsters want to make him pay
góry,
for the
ten
help he
list,
gave
ta
us.
kartka.
The poor child will probably not survive.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The
Dobrze,
risk is that
zaraz.
Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
No. Dobrze, pójdziemy ten...
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
These children are victims, yes. But they are armed victims. Are you sure they'll spare us in return?
They're just
Czy ja?
kids.
Idę do...
There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what
Okay.
we can, Kurt.
Dobra,
I
idziemy tu.
can't promise anything more.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Nikaj. Nie no, kurde.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Ale ty masz ataki. Jak przy pindźile takiemu, to będzie boleć. Ciekawe jak komu naminusuje zaś. Przykro mi, Kurt. Kurt mnie zminusuje. Przykro mi. Mieliśmy nie zabijać. No wszystkich. Przykro mi. Mówię, mogłam się zakraść jakoś tam ten... A tu kto? To ja nie, to nie moja sprawka. To nie moja sprawka była, to ten leżący tu. Nie mam tam wyjść. A. Gdzieś tam górą? Tak. Kurka wodna. A mogłam nikogo nie... No trudno, już nie będę czytywać. Nie wiem, czy mam jakiś mądry zapis. I tak muszę zejść.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers. The traitors must die.
No to i tak muszę.
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
Come on, goście.
I won't repeat myself, recruits.
Nie słuchajcie ich.
Execute these traitors.
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters,
No.
and we are here to save
Racja.
you. We surrendered without resistance to avoid a fight and to
I tak
spare
już
your
poszło.
lives.
Czterech poddało
We
się.
have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey. Enough! To arms! Attack!
Nie. Wspomnienie. 25% ja nie czuję tego.
Put your weapons down and no one
No.
will get hurt.
Really? What do you think will happen when High Command learns about this?
Też
You'll be
pójdę do
considered
niego.
traitors and deserters. Death is all that awaits us.
O, fuck. Nie.
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
25%.
However many others perished to fuel the ambitions
Nie,
of this
nie posłuchają.
tragic leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Nie czuję tego, że się uda.
No.
Udane!
Glory.
Wow!
We stray
Wow.
far from all that.
Wow.
Let's surrender. Anything is better
Dobrze,
than
że się
dying
udało ich
here
przekonać
like
cudem.
dogs. How dare you? You know
Was
what
wytnę
awaits you.
zaraz.
Shut up,
Chodźcie
you
tu.
idiots. You're no longer in a position to threaten anyone.
Chodź,
You're
zejdź.
finally here.
Sorry, Captain.
Chodźcie.
The boy resisted longer than planned.
You were spared the shame of seeing how far your comrades have fallen.
What happened?
They surrendered. Like the weaklings they are.
That should
Jezu.
make the next night training sessions interesting.
No nie będzie,
What
bo
have you
zaraz ja
done
was...
with Wilhelm?
Kurt!
He received
Nie!
punishment
Kurt!
for traitors and insurgents.
Przepraszam!
Like Raina before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry. We should have...
Co?
Saved him first. We're responsible for his death.
Kurt, przepraszam.
Don't let your guilt blind you when the boy's murderers stand before you.
No.
For Wilhelm!
Zaraz poleci ich wykasować. No rekruci nie!
Protect me in this battle.
Jezus. Aha, furia, przystępam. Ty. Zejdź mi się, kurde. Guziczki miodą. Kurt! Przepraszam. Ależ tu i kapitan. Jego zwłoki? Gdzie on jest? Tu jesteś śmieszna. Chyba nie bardzo. Gdzie jest ten? Tu chyba jest, nie? Już do pownicy miał. Gra mi się zepsuła. Chyba, że on uciekł sam tych...
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes.
O, nagle się słońce zrobiło.
I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
Przepraszam, kurde.
Take care of the camp's survivors until you receive your transfer orders.
It will be an honor, Captain.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
No
Are
okej.
you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go see
No,
her
chodźmy.
immediately.
Nie, kurde. I'm so sorry. To tak nie miało być. No niestety nie zawsze idzie wszystko zgodnie z planem.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp, a secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Tak.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that
No
far.
widzisz.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
No to
If I were
mówmy.
as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
No,
Believe me,
musi.
he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
No to dobrze. Reputacja plus 3, dzięki! Poziom. O kurde, nie obrażaj się na mnie. Serdecznie. Dobrze, co tam mamy za... Zaszedł nam punkt tylko tu. Czy ja chcę dawać sobie dwuręczną? Magiczne leczenie mnie nie interesuje, bo tu w furii mamy leczenie. Tu, gdzieś na końcu. Leczenie punktów życia, zyskanie pancerza, więc to mnie nie... Obezwładnienie? Nie. Pierścienie też nie. Stawienie pułapek nie. Ewentualnie broń palna. Też tak nie bardzo używam tego. Właśnie dla tych karabinów. Namaszczone bronie. To jest bomba. No, tak średnio. Średnio. To pewnie dodam sobie w tą broń Dwuręczną. Że znajdę jakąś kiedyś za 100 lat. Dobra, ale coś nam... Nie to. Żywiołów. Dobry mal. To jest niby lepszy. Ale ja tak fajnie wyglądam w tym. Ja nie chcę tamtego. Nie ty. Rapier, nie. One mam się udać. Gdzie ja w ogóle jestem? Gdzieś za mną. Aha, bo jesteśmy w tych koszarach. Dobra. Bo sobie przypomnę, jak się stąd wychodzi. Dobra, już znalazłam. A ty co? Manfred. Nie chcę z Manfredem. Ja w ogóle mam się udać. Weszli do wioski, ty, a co tutaj? Patrzeć na to. Na to. Ja wiem, że muszę od razu lecieć z tym zadaniem Kurta. Chociażby z uczonych. Znikło całkiem? Samego pomyślę. Inkwizycja sobie pewnie zrobimy, ale to w następnym odcinku sobie to zrobimy. No nic, dzięki za oglądanie. Proszę subskrypcję, jeśli wam się podobało. Komentujcie, lajkujcie, dzielcie się moimi filmikami ze znajomymi gdzieś tam na jakichś fajnych stronkach. Było bardzo miło i bardzo mi to pomogło. No a my słyszymy się w kolejnym odcinku z gry GreedFall. Dzięki, cześć!